Big Things Coming is proudly brought to you by...
A brand new music venue open in Malaga. Contact us now for bookings.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Big Things Coming, the very start of Season 3. Mel and Jordy.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you.
Happy Hanukkah.
I can't
Happy
believe
Easter.
we haven't been cancelled yet, so Season 3.
I know, right?
There's still time yet.
Season 3, who would have thunk it?
Jordy, how you going?
Good. It was the holiday season. It was chill. Lots of food.
Yeah, man.
Food came up,
Yeah,
but
lots of seafood.
2025. Here we are.
I know, it's going to be a big one, I have a feeling.
How about you?
Yeah, it's going to be great. I think my holiday season was pretty chill, honestly. But I was just super excited about coming to this year.
Yeah.
This year's going to be like next level.
Well,
I hope.
yeah, I mean, well, look where we are.
Where are we?
People are probably thinking, what the fuck is going on?
There's an upgrade.
We have officially moved into a new venue in Malaga.
Yes.
And we have the owners of this venue
We're
with
very
us
lucky.
today. We have got Trevor and David from the brand new music venue in Malaga called 11. Give it up.
2 of 6 owners, actually, Johnny.
What's that,
There's
mate?
6 of us that own the place.
Six of
Okay.
his?
Yeah.
But use the most good-looking ones,
Yeah, we
right?
are. Definitely, that's true.
The photogenic ones.
I like you, Johnny.
Oh, that's all right, mate.
It's because we give them free alcohol.
Free beers, yeah. Hang on, I paid for my round.
In the most.
What's been happening?
I was going to say welcome, but it should be us saying thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Hey, it's our pleasure.
No, thank you. And for everyone at home, 11 is now Big Things Coming latest sponsor,
Yes.
as well as Dazzle Home Loans and Dave Gillum, Alchemos Print.
That's right.
Yeah, so Trevor on my far right, or the viewers left, and David right next to me. How are you, boys? And let's get right into it.
Dive in.
Yeah.
Dive in.
So why 11? And what is 11?
It's one better than 10.
Is it like dialing the amp up to 11?
yeah.
Yes.
It's all derived from the Spinal Tap movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an homage to all of that.
Love that.
Make sure you lean in there, Trevor, as well, just to make
yes.
sure
We can hear
our viewers
your
can
voice.
hear you.
Please,
Try not
so-
to kiss me.
Yeah, I was going to say, mate.
Nah, do it.
Don't
Do
get
it.
excited. Again.
And
did that happen?
Never did.
So how did it come about, boys? Like, because for anyone that hasn't been here yet, this place is phenomenal. You know, it's incredible. How did it come about?
I'll give you a very, very quick
You can take as much
synopsis
time
of
as you
what
like.
actually happened. Trevor and I went to a bar called the Hula Bar in town. I'm sure you guys have heard of it.
Right. Yep.
And with our wives for one of Di's birthday. And I went out to have a cigarette.
Yep.
And there was a couple of goth chicks out there. And one of them asked me for a light. They told us they're in a band. We said, we're in a band. They said, we've got a gig on in Bayswater next week. Come down for Halloween. This was 4 years ago. Yeah. So we went down and had a look. It was a luthier's repair warehouse. It was a
Oh, yeah.
But they set it up really well.
Right.
So Trevor and I are looking at going, this reminds us of the Palace. It's somewhere we used to live in town back in the early 90s. All of us did.
Yep.
And we said, we could do this.
We could do this.
We can do this again. It
Yeah.
just kind of jigged up some new memories. So we started looking, all of us.
Yep.
So we had been, we'd been jamming at my place.
Yep. What's your band called? For
ZFD.
ZFD.
Yeah,
What
that's the short version.
What does that stand for?
Zed Flat Demolished.
Zed Flat
It's
Demolished.
the note you play when you didn't mean to play it.
That would be me all the time.
The
especially when I'm
fart
drunk.
note.
So that came from a lighting guy that we worked with 40 years ago.
Zed Flat Demolished.
Flat
I actually
Demolished.
love that name.
Same.
Yeah.
So, we decided we had to move from my place. So we looked for a warehouse.
Yep.
We decided to come here. I think we went down to Malaga markets and had a few drinks and
Yeah.
decided, yep, let's do it.
Did you go for a hot dog as well?
No, just beers.
Just beers.
Yeah, that's all that was needed.
Sunday
Yeah.
morning, actually, it was quite
It was.
bright and early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, you just having a couple of beers and a yarn, and then you came and saw this?
No, so we saw
premises?
this place first.
Okay.
Then we had a look around, and at the time it was covered in metal filings. It was an old metal workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was
Yeah.
a pile of junk out the back, but it was perfect for what we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to the Malaga markets, all of us, all 6 of us, the
Yeah.
band and Craig, and we sat down and had a couple of beers and said, "Screw it, let's do it."
Let's do it. So that was
So we
4
did-
years ago.
So that was November 2021.
Yeah, that was 3
Okay.
years ago. So it took us a year to find this place.
Okay. Okay.
But,
Man.
And then the dream just kept
well,
going.
we
and
built the studio first,
okay.
and that was the original idea. The rest of it is a pure evolution.
And so, for those at home, like you're referring to your recording studio
Yep.
behind the wall just here.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
rehearsal room.
Yep. Rehearsal room
Studio.
and control room.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of walking in there, and it's absolutely awesome.
It is.
Maybe in a couple of weeks we might let you take your followers on a tour.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
yeah,
lovely.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that's one thing that we're really excited to share as well is the fact that we're at a live music venue
Mm-hmm.
and we're all musicians. Every single person at this table is a musician. That's nuts, right?
That's great.
It's crazy. We can actually have live bands now.
Yeah, it's
So-
got a beautiful stage behind us. You've got the
Yeah.
beautiful rig. You've got a great sound system. Tell us about it. How it came to be installed and what was the process
answer
behind
this
it?
one?
Yeah, go.
We used this sound system in his home theatre room.
Oh, wicked.
Are you?
No lie.
Hang on, wait, what?
And we used to go into the kitchen and we'd look at all the alcohol bottles on the shelf to see how much they'd vibrated. And some of them were right on the edge.
They were dead.
Dude, this is a big system in here.
Yes, massive.
What do you mean
Your
you had it in
neighbours-
your home?
I-
What the fuck are you on about?
Your neighbours must fucking hate you,
Do you
dude.
know during COVID I got together with some of my neighbours and they thought we'd jam on a Friday night. They had no idea there was a band in there. They just thought I turned my music
Loud
up every
music.
Friday.
And it was fucking loud.
Did you
too.
live on a farm or a property or?
No, I just lived 10 minutes away. Small correction. It was only half of this. System.
Okay, because this
Nonetheless,
is
it's still
monstrous.
5,000 watts of audio in a theatre.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all the lights and the rest of the kit we literally had stored in my garage. So because we
Keeping it
used
for a
to
rainy
go,
day.
we had played a gig up once at the what's it, some Sterling Arms or something.
Yeah.
in
Sterling Arms, yeah.
Greenough, Hampton Arms.
Okay, yeah.
In Greenough one New Year's, so we bought a lighting rig
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
have the gig, and then it got stored in my garage. So when we found this and we built that, we
Everything
thought,
got loaded
what
in.
are we going to do with the rest? And we said, screw it, let's make a place for musicians and punters to.
So when you say like built this and built that, did you guys actually get on the tools?
Yeah,
all of it.
All
so
of it.
so you guys actually crafted everything.
yeah.
It's impressive.
The only
It's
thing we
impressive.
haven't done is the electrical and plumbing.
Well, thank
That's-
fuck for that.
Nah,
Just-
and,
Safe
I
bet.
believe I put you guys on to Daniel Connell
did.
for some
You
electrical
did.
work.
Oh, yeah. Shout out.
Bit of manpower.
Yes.
Daniel, yeah, you
love
gotta
you.
come back to 11, mate.
Strangely
Maybe
enough,
we'll get him
everything
down
in
here.
is literally, other than amps, and in fact most of the amps as well, are all marketplace.
Right.
So
Really?
you'd be really surprised. There's been a lot of time by all of us invested in this place, but
Just
from a
donating like
dollar-wise
a piece
perspective,
of
it's-
it. Yeah, yeah.
Did you
You're
ever get
looking
to a
at-
point when you were in this process, like maybe halfway through, or like where you just went, "Oh fuck, what the hell did we do?"
Oh yeah.
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 But you just kept
Yeah.
plodding on.
It's at this point, it's like probably spent more time as a tradie than as a musician.
Right.
But we're at a point now where we're hoping to flip that.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Mm.
Of course.
Spend more time doing music than building, like installing air conditioning systems.
And for the record, I just want to formally thank my wife Susan, his wife Diane, Critter's wife Sue,
It's
for
funny.
letting us spend the last 3 years here.
Oh, they're
17
good
hours of the
ladies.
day.
They're good
Thank you.
women.
I'm sorry to say, bro, but when you were pointing that way, when you said your wife Susan, I thought you were pointing
Point
at
to
Critter.
Oh, no. He's my ex-wife.
Nah, thank you to Susan and all the wives and partners of the 11 crew. I've had the privilege of playing a show here already,
Yeah.
and man, it's just so much fun.
So that was for the Raging Bear launch, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. And your max capacity is 120, I believe. 120 people. And so if there's a local band out there listening, watching now, and they want to come play a gig here, What steps do they need to follow to play a show here? How do they get in contact?
There is a website that's in construction at the moment,
Lean in, Trev.
11rocks.au. On there is a contact form.
Yep.
That would be the
We'll get
easiest
Peter
way
to
get in
slap
touch.
that on the screen as well. Yep.
And but when bands come and play, they literally just have to rock up and bring their instruments, right? There's all the
Yes, they
back line
can use
here.
the back
Oh,
line.
they can use the kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, various formats, the ones that we've done so far, sometimes they bring their own drum kits, sometimes they want to use their own quad box, amp
Yeah.
head, whatever. We're flexible with all those sorts of things.
But if,
So-
like, say, for example, it's a young band, they're just starting out, they don't have gear and stuff like that, they
Yep.
could use your back line.
Absolutely.
That's actually one of the main things that we wanted to be able to do. We wanted to be able to make it available to
Yep.
all ages, in particular
Yeah.
for young bands that are only jamming in their lounge room or in their garage or whatever. It's entirely different.
Well,
as
it's a
you all
pub.
know.
It's a gig. It's a
As
pub.
you all know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
entirely different performing on stage than it is standing
exactly
around looking
right.
at each
Yeah.
other.
Of course.
sure.
And so it's just there to get that experience
And
without
so-
necessarily having to go and.
What do you reckon, Jordy?
Range of
You
pub-
going to get Belgravia down here or what?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wicked.
I reckon Belgravia, Columbine, we'll fucking
Do a little something.
yeah.
For
You gonna bring me?
Did
in?
you notice that they didn't include me in that? No, well, you guys go fuck
We'll
yourselves.
have you.
No, because we're still waiting for your album, Miss Flynn.
Yeah, it's coming. I've got everything done on it.
I
It's
can't
not about,
wait.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about the.
I know.
Let's do a BTC festival.
Oh, okay.
Hey, now that's
you
what
heard it
go.
first.
That's the. Oh, that was something I wanted to keep quiet.
Oh, cat's
But
out of the
we-
bag.
Cat's
now.
out the bag. Yeah.
we are planning big things coming, shows, events. Yeah, we'd like to start putting on our own gigs, and
Yeah.
so not just bringing in bands and musicians to interview, but also getting them to play our shows.
Yeah,
This is what I live for, man. Like I love rock and roll, and I just want to live it.
And it's
So-
not dead in Perth, apparently. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw that article the other day.
Yeah, that article, 6PR.
Yes, that's right. They had posted a question asking on social media, is rock
think-
and roll dead in Perth?
Yeah, Fiona's friends with them.
Yeah.
What was it the right article? Yeah.
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 And it was
So-
like, no, it's not dead, guys. we just need to resuscitate
think-
Perth a little bit.
I think it's just changing.
Yeah.
A little
It's
underground.
changing.
It is now, definitely. And if you think about a lot of the live venues and bars from when we were in our 20s, they're gone.
Yeah.
Florida's gone.
It's almost as if live music has been plugged into the Matrix. It's just different.
Yeah.
It's
You're
fucking
right.
different because, let's face it, man, like 20% of music now is actually played live. The other 80%, and I don't want to say this in a negative way, but it's fabricated online bullshit.
Yeah.
You got to do content. You got to do photos. You got to do this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, man, I just
like
wanna
it's for the wrong
fucking jam.
reasons.
But people love
yeah.
the live experience, right? People not just, I don't mean just musicians, but punters, people who actually love music just because they love it. They love to go and see a band play. And if you don't have that option,
Yeah.
because venues are closing down, and I was just about to say that for you guys, like I think it's specifically brave to come in after COVID, after the pandemic, where a lot of things were closing down. There was a lot of breakdown in finances, and here you guys are resurrecting a venue for Perth.
Yeah.
Like amazing
Yeah.
stuff.
In
Like
fairness, though, we didn't think we were doing this. This was an organic thing that happened.
Yeah.
We didn't sit down as a group of people and go,
But
let's
the
make this-
universe was saying.
It was the universe, because we were looking at this going, what are we going to do with all this space?
yeah.
We thought about maybe, just setting up some shit on the floor here and just
Yeah.
jamming there.
Yeah.
Once it was, we built that. But then we thought,
Our ideas are always grandiose.
they are. Let's
Well,
make a stage.
I
It's
could
the
imagine
best.
that you might have thought, oh, we could divide it up and make it into rehearsal studios or rehearsal rooms or something.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that you guys went with this idea
Yeah.
because it's just awesome and wonderful, and
Well,
you should be
The
so
scene
proud.
needs it. So.
Yeah.
Exactly right, Jordy. Like, I mean, how many rehearsal studios are there in Perth now?
There's a lot more
You know,
now.
And don't get me wrong, we need those too. And I love all the rehearsal studios in Perth. But this has something very, very special about it. Is because you've also got like your members club online.
Yes.
You're speaking of social media, the Zed Heads.
Zed Heads,
Yes. And I am a member. I believe. Are you guys members yet?
No.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're members.
You are.
I'm a member now.
Yep.
I'll remember that next time.
No,
I
we
remember
should have
that.
had a proper initiation process, man. You know,
Well,
like
you can create one if you like.
yeah, you got to skull a crown.
No.
You're going to do
Go
yours
on then.
now.
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Go on then, buddy.
no.
Talk a big game.
I tell you what, if it was Great Northern, I would have.
No, because that one that we had earlier was not okay.
Also, drink responsibly.
Yes, that's
right.
right.
Absolutely.
But it's the first episode of the new season. We have to have one.
Yeah. Celebration drink. Cheers to 11.
Cheers to 11.
Cheers.
Cheers to you all at home.
Cheers to the
I
future.
can't hold my hand up.
So tell us about ZFD. Zed Flat
Zed
Demolished.
Flat Demolished.
Critter's supposed to be our spokesperson.
He's supposed to. We always say you answer these questions.
You answer these questions.
Hey, Critter, get up here, man.
Come on, mate.
Come
Come
on. Come
on.
say g'day.
Come and stand in
Critter's
the
our,
middle with them.
Venereal bass player. Is that the right word? Venereal or
know,
venereal?
That sounded a little bit funky.
Not sure it is.
Lean in, Critter. Say g'day.
So, I
Our
had
first,
to.
our first threesome on Big Things Coming.
Talking about venereal.
Yeah, so Trevor was too busy working.
Right.
In fact, you couldn't get him to play drums to save your life. I had to talk him into it.
Yeah.
Dave was already writing songs in his garage.
Yep.
And I'd heard a couple of them. He was our previously he was our lighting operator.
Yeah, I remember you saying this. Yeah.
But he came up with a couple of good songs while we were playing in our previous band, Surface Tension,
Yep.
or Live, Love, Die in those days.
Either or.
Either
All.
or. Yeah, and they were really good songs, and he was a really good lyricist in what he wrote.
Shit guitarist.
No comment.
Fair enough.
And it came from there. So eventually I talked him into getting a drum kit,
You're right.
and then we started practicing. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
16 years ago. now,
Writing
boys.
songs, yeah.
So,
And
In
just
my living room.
yeah,
yes.
pretty much.
So, and then it was just
recording and going from there.
Weekend Warriors, Friday night jam sessions.
Oh, but we did actually have a studio, the Manky Sam.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got some great names.
I
eh?
lived
names
on the
are
river in
sick, yeah.
South Guildford, and there was a six-port garage out the back. And we moved, just my wife and I just moved in. We didn't have kids at the time. Critter came over, and we spent 6 weeks, screw the house, let's turn this into a studio.
Yeah.
So we did. And
Awesome.
we recorded quite a few songs in there, and then we sold that and moved to his living room.
Wow.
Right.
This, I think you could say that this all derives from not a laziness, but a unwillingness to load in, load
To load
out.
shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially being a drummer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've done
Oh,
it for
yeah.
that many years.
I reckon Maddie would have just been like, Maddie, my drummer, would have said, yes, permanent room, yes.
Damn the cost.
Yeah.
What do you reckon,
Twice.
Jordy?
I'm taken back. Sorry, I'm not really talking on much because I'm blown away.
Taking it all
Yeah.
in.
There's bourbon in that cup.
It's just pure bourbon.
It's very rock and roll.
I
So,
don't miss
I
a
was
beat.
gonna ask about your wives. Like you've mentioned them a little bit, and it's really awesome that they're so supportive. Do they come down a lot? Are
Oh, yeah.
they? Yeah. Are you guys like? I feel like I'm getting the sense that you're like just one big happy family
We are.
most of the
We've
time.
been for a very
We
long
do,
time.
Yeah.
The
Man,
Brady
like
Bunch?
decades. My other half has discovered that she likes working behind a bar.
Okay.
So she's often doing that.
It's so nice that they get to sort of be a part of it as well, as
Participate,
opposed to like, wives or partners being at home while you go out and play and
Oh, no,
stuff.
they love
My,
this
my
place.
wife loves to heckle.
Yes.
No, not him, us. Or the guitarist, or the keyboard player who's not here today, Mike. Part-time Pete, as we call him. Hey, part-time Pete, Mike.
Hey, Pete.
So you give us a rundown of the members of
You're the
ZFD.
spokesperson. Off you go.
So
you're up in
part-time
there.
Pete is actually Mike
Digging,
Deegan.
big boy.
We've got Trevor Kenney on drums. Mike Deegan plays keyboard, sorry. Dave sings and sometimes plays guitar.
Badly.
I play bass. And Sasha is our latest addition. He plays lead guitar.
Wicked.
And we've all been
Hey,
friends
Sasha.
for quite a long time.
Decades.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. What would you
long.
say your like your heart of your genre would be placed in? What
That's
kind of
always a hard
sound?
one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hard rock, influences.
I just like to say that we're a rock band.
Yeah.
Going through.
Our influences are everything from Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd.
We can just look at the
To-
wall.
Yeah. You've got
Exactly.
awesome memorabilia in here.
Yeah, we listen to lots of styles. We don't particularly I don't know, the music just comes about, but I'll just say we're a rock band.
Yeah.
You know, we've
Yep.
got some lighter acoustic songs. We've got some quite harder, heavy
Yep.
songs.
Yeah.
We are
So-
tending more heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably who you hang around with sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
It helps. Yeah. For
But-
sure.
Nah,
the fact
it-
as you get older, you just get angrier, so you write angrier songs.
They say it's
Then we're
hormones.
supposed to mellow out as we get older.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure we can just blame the government for that. So
Look, there's lots of things to be angry about, so,
yeah,
you know,
Oh, that's it.
inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, boys, we've come to a segment which we call "What's on Repeat," right? And for the first time ever, we're going to ask three of yous
Okay.
what is on repeat. So if we were to go onto your Spotify or your Apple Music or your record player or something, yeah.
Wow.
Jesus.
Dick
Like
move.
the Pornhub critter.
Vinyl is not.
There's
vinyl's
nothing
available
wrong with
really
vinyl,
live.
bro.
Finals
Yes.
slap.
Hey, yeah.
If you guys had to choose, what's been influencing you, your music tastes? Any specific songs, artists that you've just been had on repeat, can't get enough of?
or a song, whatever.
I've been getting right into Tool lately.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Down the rabbit hole you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Man, like when I was waiting for Tool's latest album to come out and it finally
I
came
love that
out,
album.
dude, I rolled the biggest fucking thing you've ever seen, right? I turned all the lights off and I just sat there, listened to this album, and oh, fuck, it was awesome. Great experience.
Yep.
Yeah. Trev, what-
Ooh. Yeah. What's on repeat at the moment is the set of covers that I'm learning for Saucy Jack.
Saucy Jack. Okay, what's Saucy Jack?
Saucy Jack is a house band that we've formed.
11
for
house
11.
band? Yeah, cool.
Does
cool.
covers.
We do.
Yeah, sick.
We do our own versions of. We do rock versions of songs from pretty much every decade, 60s through to the noughties.
Oh, sick. Good fun.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a challenge to work them into that genre.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
fun to do that. But
Okay.
before that, I got into some Volbeat. I got into some. I was listening to Richie Kotzen.
Oh, I love Richie Kotzen so much.
Yes, he's magic.
Oh, man.
Volbeat, Richie. Was Ghost.
Ghost.
I discovered
Yeah.
Ghost, and so
Okay.
it goes on repeat to the point where Di hates it.
Yes, the classic.
But it's not on current rotation. But when you ask those questions, it's like, oh, what have I been doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What was Di complaining about?
What about you, Davy Jones?
Pretty simple. At the moment, listen to Takeda
Taquita.
and Within Temptation, which
Oh,
are
yeah.
a US band.
Takeda,
I'm
like,
really
I-
getting into some of their music at the moment.
I can't say that I've heard Taquita.
They're very much a little bit softer than Volbeat.
Okay.
Right, okay, yeah.
Actually, one that I got big time into was Nightwish.
Oh, yeah.
I went to
Nightwish,
Montreal to see
yeah.
them.
Female vocalists
Fleur.
all around.
Floor.
Floor.
Symphonic
Floor.
rock.
Yeah,
That's
she's doing a
wicked.
lot of operatic stuff at the minute, doing Phantom of the Opera and all that sort
Oh,
of stuff.
impressive.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing.
Similar to, it gives me an inspiration of Night Dark Hero from
yeah.
Perth.
Yeah.
Very operatic.
And they're good.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah. I'd love
Melodic
to,
death
I'd love to
medley.
get them on the show as well.
Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
a big story.
Yeah?
Yeah, the main vocalist, the writer.
Do you know?
Can't think off the top of my head, but
We
I
can
know
we can
Chrissy,
have a look.
Chrissy Sand
Akira.
feeds
Yep.
jamming with them.
Akira,
Mm.
reach out to us.
Yeah.
Please.
Sweet as, guys. Well, this is really promising. And now that we've done the interview, now comes the next stage. Ba-da-da!
So,
Literally the
our
next stage.
first ever live band. Before we get you up on stage, tell us again, how can people get in contact with 11 to start booking gigs, their own shows? How can we do it, Trev? Dave? Critter?
Go on, boys.
Admin. Well, there's an email address.
Email
admin
Peter?
at 11rocks.au or 11rocks.au is the website. And
Yep.
there's a contact us or there's a booking section there.
Yep.
So fill it in. Don't get too fancy.
Yep.
Or
Just
reach
give us-
out to BCC.
Yep,
BTC, yeah.
Absolutely.
BTC.
Is there a waiting list at the minute or not yet? Like it's kind of quite
No,
flexy?
we're still sort of in first gear at the moment.
Yep, okay.
We're operating, but we're still in first gear.
Yep.
And as soon as, we've we've got bookings out till April,
Okay.
but there's still empty
Yep.
slots,
Yep.
so to
Yep.
speak.
Awesome.
So
And so anyone can come and throw on a gig. Obviously, you've got your fine print that they'd need to read through and whatnot, like any other venue.
Yep.
Of course.
But yeah, like I've played here before. It was a fantastic night.
I've seen you play here before, and it was
Oh.
a fantastic night.
I saw you attend here once before,
All right, let's
and it was a fantastic night.
And also sign up to become a Zed head as well. So
Oh,
you
yes.
see what gigs are on.
Yes, I can't emphasise that part enough. Joining the Z Heads group on Facebook, and it's a lot of fun as well
Yeah.
because you know that those people that join the group are going to attend your gig as well.
Yeah,
and I
that's
think
it.
that's the most beautiful part about it is, look, if you're not going to go to the shows, don't join.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
yeah,
but that's it.
exactly. But
If
you
you-
got to come and see this place because it's
Yeah.
actually amazing. We've got the lighting with the drum kit, and we've got what is that? Is
it's
that
a trailer.
Man,
I know, but
a
what
ute.
kind
Yeah.
of
They've
what
got
kind
the
of
ute.
car?
Yeah.
the back of a fucking ute
That's
up on the
wicked.
roof.
Hold on
bro.
That's the
forward. What is
DJ.
it?
That's
I can't
the
see it from
DJ
here.
booth
I
up
know.
there.
It's really quite spectacular, and you've got amazing memorabilia on the walls.
A drum
and-
kit chandelier.
Yes, I want to
yeah.
swing from that.
Impressive. So impressive.
Sing it,
That
sing
was
it,
the right
sing
print
it.
getting
I
that
sang it
up
on New
there.
Year's Eve. I'm not singing it now.
Well, lads, thank you so much.
Thank you so
What-
much,
thank you,
guys.
David.
So, what song are you playing?
crazy.
Critter?
Yeah, crazy.
Brain?
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy. And this is an original?
Yeah.
Leaving you with Crazy from ZFD, the owners of 11 in Malaga. Give it up. We'll see you later, guys.
It's an uphill battle, try and steal the show. Talking to yourself, swimming in the fishbowl. Don't give up on your faith, madness comes to those who wait. If you're ever feeling sad, voices will make you laugh. Lost in the shadow, broken wings won't let you go. You've been lost right from the start. Sanity went and broke your heart. Silence stays between your eyes, on the road to your demise. Mountains in the distance, have to reach resistance. You think I'm losing my mind? It's just a matter of time. Crazy's going on in my head. Crazy's what I'm running up at. Crazy's knocking at my door. Fate has always been cruel. You're the crown in the jewel. Rusty nails are rattling. Fragile heart is shattering. Killing truth deep within. Where you are is where you've been. Banging on the piper's drum. Picking up a smoking gun. Thought you took for granted. Leave you empty-handed. Dice of time rolls. Critical damage wounds the soul. Took so many chances. Devil in your dances. Bleeding hearts within the room. Dancing in a crowded room. Dancing in a crowded room. You think you're losing your mind? It's just a matter of time. Crazy's going on in your head. Crazy's running around in our bed. Sasha's knocking at the door.
Hi everyone, this is Jardel from Big Things Coming, and we are looking for more guests for our show. So if you're into music, dance, the arts, photography, videography, anything in between, any genres, feel free to send us a message and we'll get you on our show.
Big Things Coming is proudly brought to you by Dazzle Home Loans. Darren's 15 years experience in finance will remove the worry when buying your new home.